Okay, here we are in section 3. At this point, you know the different parts of Hadoop, and you've got a working copy of Cloudera's Quick Start loaded on your machine. You're probably ready to get hands-on with it, so let's get going. This section is all about getting data into HDFS. We'll walk through doing it manually, using Scoop to automate import from a database, and we'll also look at Hadoop's tool for importing streaming data, Flume. To start off, let's explore the manual ways to bring data in. We can do that by either using Hue or by using the command line. In this video, we'll go through both of those, starting with Hue. Alright, we've brought up a terminal window in our VM, so let's check to make sure we're in the downloads directory for the Cloudera user, and yes, we are. So we can go ahead and bring the files over. We'll do a wget for each file from my GitHub repository, and the first one is customers.csv, so I'll say wget https raw.github.com because I want the raw data, not GitHub's markup of it, / Randall Scott King / learning Hadoop 2 / master. And the first file we'll bring over is customers with a capital C.csv. And it doesn't like that because the certificate for the site is associated with www, not raw. So we'll redo the command with the no check certificate option instead, and that should work. And it does. So we're good. We'll get the second file, which is transactions.csv. And that's fine. So we'll go get more transactions.csv. Perfect. Now we'll pull the last one, which is a text file called names. Okay, we've brought all the files into the local file system on CentOS. Now let's look at how to pull them into HDFS. We'll start by doing it in Hue. Okay, we're on our home page for Hue, so let's go up to File Browser. And sometimes it does this. The cursor makes you think the drop-down's going to come, but it doesn't. I've run into this before, and I think it's a bug, but the way around it's pretty simple. Just go to the Cloudera drop-down and select Manage Users, then click on the current user, in this case Cloudera. Now we ought to be able to select File Browser, so let's check. Sure enough. Now we're in the home directory for the Cloudera user, which is where we want to be. In order to pull our file from Linux into HDFS, we'll go to Upload and click Select Files, which takes us to the file space for user Cloudera. We put our stuff in the Downloads folder, so we'll open that, and we'll select everything except customers.csv because we'll pull that over with Scoop later. Hit Open, and we're done. There's our files sitting in the Cloudera user directory on HDFS. Okay, how would we delete a file? Let's get rid of names.txt because we won't use that until the next section. I'll select it, and then up here I'll click on Move to Trash. Verify that yes, I really want to do that, and that's all there is to it. It's gone. Alright, now let's look at doing all of this in the command line. From our terminal window here, we'll take a look at the directory in HDFS, and it's empty because I cleaned it out after the last exercise. Now, to pull in the files, I'll just type HDFS, DFS, and use the copy from local command. And since we're already in the directories we want to copy from and to, all I have to specify is the file name, not the whole path. All right, that's done. So let's go get the more transactions file. All right. Now let's take a look inside our HDFS directory, and sure enough, there they are. That's really all there is to it. Well, that's how you get data in manually. However, if you use those methods for bringing in data from a database, it's going to take a very long time. Luckily, Hadoop has a tool for that called Scoop, which we'll cover in our next video. See you then.